All right. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry. I didn't, I thought it was worth a shot to see if I could get, if I could keep this stream and everything. I just wasn't seeing, any questions. And I know that you guys were there. Maybe what I should have done is looked on my phone. So I'll give you guys a second to get back in. Let me do this. Copy. Tweet. Oh. Okay. All right. Guys, 1,000 subs. Thank you so much. I'm really psyched about that. I like seeing 1K and not, So yeah. Oh yeah. Brandon, Power Read. Nobody knows about Power Read. I think, people are like, oh, are you buying here? And I'm like, I would if I'd taken, I tried to take profit near 25 on Power Read. I took profit at above 18, I think like 1870. And then it was there again. And I was like, I'm not going to take profit here, but I'm like, I'm also not going to buy because I just sold here. So camera's blurry this time. Get out of here. Woo. So, okay. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah. You guys were asking about Curaleaf, right? So yeah, Curaleaf. I think maybe it was just a combination of, the Canadian market catching up with Curaleaf. It didn't do that with TrueLeaf, to be fair. So you would think that you would see some kind of correlation. Their numbers were good. I mean, TrueLeaf basically ended the day flat. But the thing that's promising about TrueLeaf and the thing that you guys should be psyched is the volume is picking up. All right. Now that might be a byproduct of everything that's going on in marijuana. But damn it. Sorry. Was looking at Aurora. It's not at 1520 anymore. It's at 1488. Still a good gap up though. So yeah. Anyway, let's kind of get into some of these other trades. I think that airlines are going to be under pressure tomorrow. If you were in True Trading Group today, were you guys in? Did you guys come to True Trading Group? We were trading, what was it? MDMA or something? No, not MDMA. We had some really good trades, like small caps that were just beasts. NNDM, sorry, I'm dyslexic. Yeah, I didn't trade NNDM. I was just kind of focused elsewhere. T-God did go off today. I have no idea. Guys, all right, since you're on the channel, I'm going to read to you what the head of IR sent me about T-God. All right, don't tell anybody that you're getting this, okay? Hit that like button. So I sent him a message. I said, T-God quarter going to be good this time? And he goes, Q2 is the first quarter that will give a glimpse of the momentum we have. Reporting late in May will give us the ability to discuss the first 2 months of Q2. The market shrugged off our last PR and non-cash impairment. I mean, look, if you bought T-God at 20 cents, let's say you took a position, all right, in T-God last week, 20 cents. You bought 100,000 shares. If you didn't sell 50,000 shares at 40 cents, shame on you. Shame on you. You got a free position. You've got a risk-free trade. All right, that's what you should do. When I bought Boeing at 90, I sold at 181. I can give a shit what happens after that. Boeing could go fucking to the moon. Boeing could go to $50. I don't care. All I know is I've got a position of Boeing that's paid for by Boeing. Thanks, Boeing. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, look, the deal, I still would like to see the CEO of TGOD fired. Nothing's going to change my mind. The only thing that will change my mind is if he fires the CFO and extends the warrants for 2 years. If he does that, then I love him because I've got a lot of warrants. I got like 300 and something thousand warrants. But yeah. So today we had a True Trading Group. I always say this, like, I hate days when we get just these monster gap ups. Okay. Southwest put out news that the news wasn't even good. I don't even get it. So pre-market, when we were on here, I said 28.50 will not hold. Okay. So that was the trade. It opened 28.56. I tried to buy puts immediately. So I put an order in for like 100 contracts. It didn't get filled. It went all the way down to 27.30 or something, 27.30. Now I bought calls. I scalped calls. I bought 27.50 calls, sold those too early. Those ended up being a beast. And then I went to get puts. I got puts and I got stopped out like an idiot. CGC will blow out already advancing. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. So what do we do tomorrow? So we got True Leave, right? We got True Leave. We have the airlines. I think the airlines are due for a pullback. Okay. I think if you're going to trade them, the airline that you want to trade with the volume is American. It doesn't make crazy moves though. I think if you're looking for volatility, you probably want to trade Southwest or let's see what United does. Sorry. United. Yeah, United's pretty volatile itself. They all went up and down. Oh, so if you're wondering what that big drop was at the end of the day, some scientists basically shit on Moderna's testing. Their phase 1 results. They were just basically like, there isn't enough data here. There's no numbers. There's no stats. All the stuff that we would base like, okay, this is a good thing. It just wasn't in there. That's why you saw the sell-off in the SPY. Remember, I think that the SPY getting to 300 is just kind of like a no zone. Like the closer it gets to there, the more I want to buy puts. And the reason being the market isn't worth 300. We shouldn't be trading at a 22 PE when we were trading at a 17 PE on the SPY in January. That's just outrageous. And I think that, the market will start talking about like, oh, is the market really, worth this value? Blah, blah, blah. I think that we're going to get another rug pull. The Fed isn't going to be able to do, I just got a text about mRNA. mRNA is not the market. So, yeah, you guys want to know what the highest put call ratios were? Because I can give that to you. All right, ready? Largest put open interest increases. Peloton, AMD, Uber, Apple, GE, HAL, VNO, JCPenney's, and then the largest put OI increases, GE, American Airlines, Match.com, Disney, Microsoft, Square, and ExxonMobil. Largest call decreases, Tilray, SRNE. Let me tell you about SRNE. So yesterday I bought SRNE puts, $6 puts. Okay, I bought them at $2.10. Okay, the price was $6.50 when I bought them. SRNE went down to $5 today. The option did not trade. Avoid that option like the plague. I'm gonna exercise that option just out of spite. The worst. That's hands down the worst option I've ever traded in my life. So yeah. Oh, did I digress? Truly. Let's see some questions. Are you looking at short-term bounce for Hexo? Joe, I am looking at a short-term bounce. They did do this financing. So, that's another trade that I did. I bought the 50-cent Hexo call in the money at 13 cents. I got lucky because I just tried to hit the ask, and I got filled at 13. So it's 10 by 15. And, that's one of those where if I don't make money on the option and it's still above 50, I'll just exercise it because Hex is only 50 cents. So, you're talking, it'll cost me like $5,000 to exercise it. What do you think of Zanabis Global net positive EBITDA? I just avoid Zanabis. I don't even know what the price is. I took it off my screener. You got 100 of those at 10 cents? Good for you. Mark Allen, Cureleaf, man, down goes with my money. Truly better not follow suit. Well, also you have to remember every 3 months, Cureleaf introduces like 16 million shares to the market. They might be due, I think June 1st. So when you're getting earnings like this, what's the next catalyst for them? So people are thinking, all right, I'll sell now, and then I'll reload after that 16 million shares comes out. The TrueLeave shares 11.2 million. I don't know exactly what's being held or what was held by founders or whatnot, but if it keeps trading like 500,000 shares a day, then that's not really a concern. What concerned me with TrueLeave is up until last week, it was trading like sometimes 120,000 shares a day, sometimes 200. The volume was just really piss poor. And when you've got an unlock and you've got shitty volume, that's usually a recipe for disaster. You put in a bid and just left it. Good for you. Yeah, somebody's always going to get antsy. It's always the guys with the cash accounts that get antsy because they want to, be able to play the next day. That's interesting, Andrew. Good catch. So United Airlines CEO is going to be on CNBC tomorrow at 8, or probably 8 or 9. I'm sure he's going to, understand the mistakes of CEOs of past, like Boeing and Southwest. So I think he's going to be very careful with his words, but I still don't think that, I think they need a cool down anyway. All right. I mean, they had, they have been hammered, but let's kind of build support here. I'm still really pissed about Southwest, hitting 28.50 today. Now, I mean, I got destroyed on $27 calls, and it was 27 yesterday. So I missed it by a day. Opinion on Uxley? I don't really like Uxley. Cureleaf, Boris Johnson doesn't sell any shares. Yeah. I'm sure there's other ways. So yeah, Oh, there's another company I wanted to talk about, NVAX, NVAX. Anytime that thing gets to $60, if you look at it on a chart, that thing just gets crushed. And they did some really shady shit. So let me take a look. It's a bit of a cult stock too. So they had a they did an offering, but right before that offering, they got an upgrade from a company, and then the company that gave it the upgrade also did the offering that day at the end of the day, which is like the shadiest thing. So it raises their price target and does an offering. I don't know how that's not illegal. Is it time for Hemp Fusion to IPO, or just jumping the gun and wait for a more sustained run? It would definitely be smart if Hemp Fusion started putting out some news. So full disclosure, I own Hemp Fusion. It is not a public company. They're a CBD company. My position is I have 200,000 shares and 100,000 warrants. We'll see what they IPO at. Cron, $5 puts. Nah, I mean, you could, but I think you should, if it goes to $5, you should be looking more at calls and then actually buying the stock. Good tea, God, short. Chris Crawford, do you see a second day spike with T-God short squeeze? Guys, just because the stock goes up doesn't mean it's a short squeeze. I hate when people throw that around, because you end up people end up getting out, because a short squeeze only lasts so long, right? It could just be that people are finally seeing value in the stock, right? I mean, all of these things have been hammered. T-God is not a 40-cent stock. If you sold all their assets, it's $1 stock. So, you have to be aware of that. If their earnings are lights out, I think it could go to 60, 75 cents. Because it's still, I mean, if it gets crazy volume, it's going to cut through, these pennies and go to dollars fairly quickly. Now, I'm not going to risk shaving my head again on it. But yeah. Why CBD? Guys, you remember when yesterday my buddy called me and asked me what was going on with why CBD? What did I say to him? Does anybody remember? I'm going to let you guys put it in there. Chris Crawford, I'm talking USD, not Canadian money, because Canadian money doesn't count. You guys remember what did I say about? Thank you, John Barry. I said it's going to gap down. Well, I didn't say it was going to gap down. I said it was going to get. I think I said it was going to get faded. That the volume was just because of Canada being closed, and that and the volume, and that there'll be a huge drop off on the volume, right? And huge drop off there was. So yesterday it traded just about 40 million shares. Today it traded 16. Do you think it's clever to short ACB at the moment, or do you think one good announcement could get another hard squeeze? Thank you for your opinion. You're welcome for my opinion. My opinion is this: the volume is your indicator for these pot stocks, right? ACB traded 52 million today. All right. It's 100 million yesterday, 102 million, well, just under 100 million yesterday, 102 million on Friday. That's insane volume. Okay. That's really tough if you're short. You don't want to get caught in it. You don't know who's on the other side. Yes, there's a big short position. Today, I think that they ate a bunch of that up, but I still think that they've got a lot to cover, just because, based off the volume. Basically you could say today was a low volume day, which is insane to say because it traded 50 million shares. That's over $750 million Aurora traded today. Its market cap is, well, I mean, now its market cap's a little bit different, but you know, I just wouldn't want to get caught short. And remember, we're not like, I didn't buy calls because I'm like, this is an undervalued stock. No, because I don't think it's an undervalued stock. I think it's a dog shit stock that has volume right now, and volume is the only thing that matters to me. I think there's a trade in it. All right, it's actually back up to 15.20 right now. So, you know, I think that there are better companies out there, but while this thing is trading 50 million shares, I'm going to take advantage of it, and so should you. You know, if you're going to buy puts, what did I say on Friday? I said, I'm more inclined to buy puts Tuesday at like 10 a.m. Okay. I looked at puts pre-market. I did not get them. It was too quick. All right. And the real big drop happened just at, you know, before 10 a.m. All right. Because it was still over $16. I think it was like $16.50 at like 9:45. And then it was like, you know, elevator down. What will happen to LPs selling their overstock weed at the back door to the black market? They'll probably lose their license. It's probably it's really tough. That's, you know, like doing that is really tough for them because they have to account for the cash somewhere, right? So it's like, okay, well, where are they paying for stuff in cash? You know, that's a whole other topic. You know, now we're talking like money laundering type stuff. You know, and we can talk about money laundering. You know, even though one of the biggest money laundering companies is, you know, filing for bankruptcy, and that's GNC. Yes, people launder money through GNC. Fact. I know two different people launder money through GNC. Not like shady money, well, like gambling money. Harvest 5 p.m. tomorrow. True Leave 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so if you remember the last time True Leave put out numbers, one they beat. They're gonna beat. So get that out of your head. You think that they're not gonna beat. They're gonna beat. So last time it gapped up to, and I'm gonna use US prices. It gapped up to $10.39. So $10.39, and ended up closing at like I want to say 84, if I remember correctly. So it was like gap and trap. All right, we'll see. It's notorious for doing that. Maybe maybe that won't happen, but also remember, we are heading into the summer, and in the summer, liquidity just kind of gets sucked out of the market. You know, despite everything that's going on, these things are still choppy. There's still trades. How's the wife's birthday? Well, after I'm done here, I'm going to get into birthday mode. I'm probably going to take a shower too, which I'm not happy about. Guys, if you can, like this video for my wife's birthday. My wife turned 34 today. She's old as shit. But I still love her. I tell her every day, I go, you know, after all these years, I still love you. So let's see what other brain busters you got. You guys got any questions about like broader market? All right, so what did we cover today? Okay. Power REIT, buy the dip. I would buy the dip under 18. I'd prefer to buy it at like 15. Apple gets anywhere near 320 this week, short it. All right, buy puts for next week. 317.50 puts are the money. Love 28.50, huge resistance. Was acting as support for about a second, not acting like support anymore. Also, here's a, let's see how real estate did. So SRS, okay, which you guys know. So that's Pro Shares Ultra Short Real Estate, 2.3%, not bad. DRV, 2343. Those actually, I think I did a trade today in True Trading Group for DRV. DRV is like TVIX for real estate. I am very bearish on real estate. I think that it's the only thing that the Fed can't really put its finger on, on the scales. And even if they extend the forbearance or move the forbearance for mortgages to the end of the mortgage versus in 3 months, you're still going to have a lot of people defaulting. So I'll give you some stats that I took today, or that I took pictures of today, I should say. So total housing starts, lowest level in 5 years. Single family down 25% monthly, multifamily down 40%. Total building permits down 20.8% versus 27.6% expected. All right. That doesn't surprise me. A lot of people that want to do stuff, that do have cash, they're not in the office, so it's a time to, if you need to get something fixed in your office, or, do it now, because contractors are going to be looking for work, and you probably get a rate, and, some businesses have the time to do it. So I think that stat is kind of a fugazi stat. Yes, Trulieve earnings are tomorrow. Let's see. You want more volatility before trading the TVIX? Not exactly. Look, I think that there's a trade in there. I would rather just own UVXY while it's under 40. So the way I feel about UVXY right now, so UVXY, let's see where it's at right now. It's 38, okay? I think you buy UVXY at 35, all right? I think that should be your trigger, right? So before this pandemic, it was anytime UVXY goes to $11, it was a buy, all right? That's how I looked at it. So UVXY is basically like TVIX that's not on cocaine. UVXY, I think 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, went under $40 for the first time since March 13th. And I jumped on. I talked about it in TTG. I was like, this is the first time it went under since March 13th. I'm like, that's, just kind of strange, just something to keep in mind. And then it was like the next day or the day after that the SPY just got clobbered and UVXY ends up going to $50. So I think you want to own it. Yeah, you know what? TVIX like 130 to 150. I think you want to own it right now because there's going to be volatility in the market. That could be one where you buy a couple shares of TVIX every day. Yes, V-Love. Yeah, I added to Budweiser today. You got a better price than me. I think, what did I add at 41.85? Yeah, guys, some of these Vice stocks they get pounded in the broader market. Like Budweiser isn't going anywhere, right? So, and it's sitting at like right near its low. Like I'm not going to try and pick a bottom with it. I was just like, it's under $42. Yeah, I'll buy it. So yeah, so Budweiser I think is a buy. All right. I mean, I haven't. I think my mother-in-law's dog almost got hit by a car. Oh God. Social distancing. Metapharm Labs or Valens. I said this last time, didn't I? Yeah, I think Berkshire Hathaway Series B is a really good hold. I own it, so it's in my long-term portfolio. I looked at getting the Series A stock, and then just held off on it, which is actually, so actually Berkshire Hathaway is in a really good zone. I wouldn't try and catch a bottom here. Look, Berkshire, like Buffett's exited a ton of positions, so he's going to have a ton of cash to deploy. So that cash is going to be put to work at some point. Berkshire Hathaway is definitely something you want to own in your long-term portfolio. So that's BRKB.B. So it's the Series B shares. The Series A shares will run you about $200 and something thousand a share. Yeah. Yeah, US Steel. Well, I did say $8 puts today on US Steel. I didn't get them. So there's just something going on outside my house. So, BlackRock, Martha McSally. Martha McSally is so dumb. Anyway, all right, let's see what else. There's a couple other things that you should have on your radar. I honestly, guys, I don't get Disney's move right here. I think Disney's a short above 115, 116. I just don't see it. Keep in mind, 30% of its revenue is from parks and then merchandising, and that merchandising gets sold in parks. It's basically trading at levels like before Disney Plus. Disney Plus is good, but it's not 30% of the revenue from parks. So yeah, what do I think happens? Berkshire price where Buffett steps down and moves on. So if you don't, you guys should read the shareholder letter for Berkshire Hathaway. So Warren Buffett is basically 99% of his position is going to be, it's not gifted to Berkshire, but it's going to be slowly sold out. And he thinks that it'll take 10 to 15 years for his position to be sold into the market. Yeah, that's amazing. Like, he's basically building in growth with his position in the market. How did the SRNE puts go for you? I'm still holding them. I just hate them. I hate them a lot. So it's the worst put option ever. So thoughts on pins? Pinterest? I've never traded it. When is the wolf TikTok starting? No, man. Let's YouTube. I do not want to be, I'm too old for TikTok. I mean, my TikToks would be funny because, I do a lot of, I'm probably one of the best prankers you've ever met. Yeah, I hear Flower One's pretty good company, I am old as shit. V-Love. Thanks. Yes. Today, I was definitely sweeping the leg. Who are we calling today? I'm lining up. I'm getting really good feedback. Now that we're at 1,000, I'm going to start doing them. So I'm going to probably wait till after Truliev's earnings. Kim Rivers already said that she would do it. Maybe I call Boris at Curaleaf. I can't get Buffett. That'd be great, though. All right, let's see how Aurora is doing. Nice. Keep going, buddy. So it's gapped up about 50 cents. Yeah, 50 cents. We'll see if it holds. I'd be happy if it held, but I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't. Brian Atide fully funded. Can I get Trump? Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, yeah, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go attend to my wife as it's her birthday. Please share this stream. Like, follow, subscribe. We have to be over 40 likes because anything in the 30s freaks me out, man. Freaks me out. Don't freak me out. Did I cover T-God yet? I did cover T-God. You're going to have to cycle back. Yeah, we need the, thank you, 40, 41, I don't care. I'll like it. And if it's an odd number, I'll like it. Yes. And guys, I hope you had fun in TTG Tuesday. If you, let me see if I got it for you. True Trading Group. Yes, there we go. All right. So every Tuesday I do this thing where we have a lot of people in there, like 500 people. You come in, trade with us for free. Did you buy your wife a Peloton? No. My Mike asked me if he wanted, oh, cool, Glenn. Glenn, that means we get a one-on-one. Glenn, you can pick my brain. Yeah, guys. So yeah, next Tuesday, that's True Trading Group. Guys, all of the price of True Trading Group is going up. We're adding the paper trade simulator. You can trade from the site, and a bunch of other, level 1 and level 2 features for real-time trades. Oh, I've heard that big ways about GE. Maybe it was you. So yeah, so come into True Trading Group on Tuesday. Really check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good community, and that's where I'm trading all day. So I just put that there for you guys. And if you didn't sign up, that's cool. Come again. We'll have some fun. All right, guys. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it that you guys help push me to 1,000 subscribers. Means a lot to me, because it makes me want to just keep doing this and do more of it, and then just have better and better streams. And these streams are going to get really good, because it's not just going to be me talking. I'm going to have actual guests. So 1,000 new friends. Exactly, RJ. All right, guys, have a good one. Good night. Maybe I'll do one of these later tonight. Oh, I am doing one of these later tonight, but for True Trading Group. See ya.